Torch is a student-led, student-run newspaper on campus. We are responsible for all of our own production, writing, photography, graphics. From start to finish, it is by students for the Ferris community.
It's not something that is a part of like the administration or anything like that. Like, it's an independent newspaper that happens to be at Ferris State University.
There are a lot of people at Ferris that don't have a voice or don't have a way to make their voice heard. The Torch is supposed to be for people who can't communicate with the rest of the world.
Starting in August, ending in early May, late April, with a circulation of about 2,200 papers on campus.
Because we're all students here, we are really aware of what's going on campus, so we're able to tell interesting stories, which I think also makes people more inclined to read our work.
It's our decision of what we want to put in our paper. It's our decision on what stories we want to go after.
The Torch starts on Wednesdays. That's when we do our pitch meetings, and that's when everyone can basically be like, hey, I have this idea. What can I do from this?
By that next Friday, the writer has to have that story in along with photos for it.
Then we as editors go in usually about Sunday, kind of do our once-over to see what we got to work with. Then on Monday, we come into the office here, get on the computers and start putting things into the program.
So we have kind of a system down now, kind of like templates and different stuff like that. So that's streamlined the process and also makes every section look like it's a part of the same paper.
Making sure bylines are right, everything is spelled correctly, doing those final like surface level edits, and then sending it off to print.
We have an online version and a print version of the Torch, and to be honest, they're very similar.
Our print edition is just a static piece of paper. We can't make any changes, we can't ever make any updates to what's already been printed. We also can't really get a lot of feedback directly from our consumers on that product. So that's where we really kind of pull in that online component.
Online, you can find individual stories, where if you pick up the print paper, you know, you're seeing the entire paper for that week.
I do know a lot of students like to send their parents our PDF version of the Torch or just the complete online articles so that their families that aren't from around here can read their articles.
And we utilize social media quite a bit as well. So there's multiple different places to access the stories.
We have the website, we have Facebook and Twitter, and we're always getting our stories up there too. We're the last, I think, line of defense about getting the full story out there.
Making sure that people are doing what they're saying, because there is a lot of people that just say, oh, I do X, Y, and Z.
It's been a blast to work here. Everything I get to do is something I don't think I would be able to experience at another college.
It's kind of a perfect match, and I have the opportunity to do whatever I want and learn as much as I can.
And I've also gotten to make a lot of friends and meet different people and have different experiences I definitely wouldn't have been able to have if I didn't have this job.
That was my community, and I wanted to find something that kept me kind of grounded and more like at home kind of feeling.
Biggest advice is just to pick up our paper. Obviously, it's free. Give us a shot, read it, and if you have questions or concerns, shoot us an email, and we'll do our best to represent you.